For nearly half a century, Voyager 2 has been drifting, quietly, patiently, into the great unknown. Beyond the pull of the planets. Beyond the last whisper of the sun's breath. Out into a place where no human eyes have ever looked. No signal has ever reached. It wasn't supposed to last this long. A spacecraft born in the analog age, with memory smaller than a pocket calculator, and power weaker than a light bulb. Yet still, it speaks. Its voice is faint, just a wisp of radio energy, but within that whisper, something strange has been heard. A signal. A rhythm. A message that breaks every rule we thought we understood. A pattern from a place that should be empty. A pulse from a place that should be silent. And in that pulse, a mystery. A ripple in the cosmic ocean, carried by a lonely traveler that refuses to die. This is Voyager 2. And it may have just touched something impossible. It began as an idea, a daring leap, built on mathematics and dreams. In the 1970s, a rare planetary alignment opened a window that wouldn't appear again for nearly 2 centuries. Using gravity like stepping stones, Voyager 2 leapt from one giant to another, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Each encounter, a miracle of precision. Each flyby, a new chapter in human history. Then, the planets fell behind. The stars lay ahead. Voyager entered the deep dark. The solar wind began to fade. The warmth of the sun grew cold. Eventually, Voyager crossed the heliopause, the invisible bubble where the sun's influence ends and interstellar space begins. We thought we knew what it would find there. We were wrong. Radiation rose sharply. Particle density surged. The magnetic field, expected to twist, held steady. As if something on the other side was pushing back. Then, Voyager found calm. A stillness dense and structured, where chaos was predicted. A plasma field, strangely uniform. Silent, yet full of force. It wasn't in any model. It wasn't supposed to exist. And yet, there it was. Then came the spike. A sudden burst in frequency. Narrow. Repeating. Measured. It lasted less than 3 seconds. But it echoed, like a knock from the other side of a wall we didn't know was there. No natural source matched the pattern. Not a pulsar. Not a flare. Not an echo from Earth. The official explanation? A glitch. A fluke. But some who listened knew better. They'd heard the silence of space for decades. This didn't sound like silence. This sounded deliberate. Was it a transmission? A cosmic fingerprint? A scar in the fabric of space? No one knows. But Voyager kept going. Its systems are failing. Power is fading. Bits of information carried across 20 billion kilometers. Each one a heartbeat from a ghost. Voyager 2 now floats where no human object has ever gone. In the darkness between stars. And in that darkness, it has seen things we cannot yet explain. The edge of our solar system is not an edge at all. It is a shifting storm. A region that pulses. A veil between worlds. Beyond it, the galaxy waits. Not empty. Not silent. But alive with forces we barely understand. Cosmic rays fired from long-dead stars. Magnetic waves that stretch across light years. Fields shaped by things we've never seen. Voyager 2 is not just exploring this frontier. It is becoming part of it. Like a message in a bottle, drifting forever through a sea we barely comprehend. It carries our voice. Our music. Our hopes. But now, it carries something more. A question. A mystery. A whisper. Something we didn't expect to hear. And in that whisper, the faint echo of a truth too large for any single era. That the universe is stranger than we dreamed. That the edge is not the end. And that even the smallest voice can reach eternity. The stars do not speak in words. They speak in forces, in frequencies, in fields that bend light and time. And now, Voyager drifts deeper, into a part of space no map has ever drawn. Beyond the edge lies something else. Not nothingness. Not silence. But structure. Subtle. Vast. Hidden. Its sensors, old, weary, have begun to notice changes. Shifts in gravity too delicate to measure, too deliberate to ignore. Tiny warps, like fingerprints pressed into spacetime itself. Is this the galaxy breathing? Or is it something watching? Because now, for the first time in decades, the patterns are repeating. Not random. Not background noise. A cycle. Like a clock ticking somewhere out there. But whose clock? And what time does it keep? The temperature dropped again, lower than models allowed. And still, the onboard thermal system stabilized. Almost like something held it steady. And then, another anomaly. A burst of electromagnetic interference. Short, layered, and complex. No star nearby. No flare. Nothing to cause it. Except perhaps, intention. Some at NASA dismissed it. A malfunction, they said. But the data came from multiple sensors. Independent. Corroborated. One analyst whispered. This wasn't just data. This was architecture. Voyager had passed through something. A boundary, perhaps. But not made of matter. Made of pattern. Beyond that threshold, the stars themselves looked distorted. The light bent oddly. Background radiation echoed itself, like a reflection. Could Voyager be passing through a gravitational lens? Or something artificial, shaping light in silence? Some began to question. Is this part of the galaxy even natural? Or is it engineered? The spacecraft recorded something else. A faint field, a magnetic signature,